The 2012 New Mexico Chef of the Year, Carmen Rodriguez, serves up authentic and elegant dining experience at Fuego Restaurant at La Posada de Santa Fe Resort and Spa. And I'm so happy he is joining me in the kitchen today.
I hope you're hungry.
I'm always hungry, Carmen, but I'm so honored to have you here. I mean, the 2012 New Mexico Chef of the Year, this is a big deal. So before we get to the cooking, let me ask you this, because we love La Posada. What does the resort have planned for the summer?
Well, we open up the patio. We got new furniture. It's gorgeous out there. The plants are starting to come up. Flowers are blooming, and just that whole La Posada patio feel is starting to come out, and it's just gorgeous.
It is. The last time I was there, a friend was in town for a wedding, and they had a reception there outside, and it's just so beautiful and inviting. But the food is spectacular. So what would you call the style of cuisine?
Well, what we're doing now is called global Latin cuisine. I was developing it for the last year, and now it's come to fruition, and it's just incredible. Where I'm taking, you know, the classic cuisines of the world, French, Italian, of course, Mediterranean, putting a little Latin flair into it, and then a lot of Santa Fe twist.
Spicing it up,
Spicing it up, and just putting a lot of authenticity into the food. Oh,
I love that. And you've already started here in the kitchen. What are you making for us today?
So what we're doing today is a Korean beef taco.
Oh, that sounds good.
So this recipe came around when I did a Korean wedding, since we were talking about weddings on the show today. So the husband was from Korea, and the wife was from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, wow.
And we did a tasting, and they wanted these tacos. So I tasted them. I said, they have to go on my new menu. They're going on the new menu, and the new menu is just great.
Oh, I can't wait. So this is definitely on it. So I'll get a sample of it today. Everybody else can come in and get a sample as well. Show us where you begin. How would you make something like this?
So where we begin is in the marinade.
Okay.
So in the marinade, what you're going to do is take your ingredients. Rice wine vinegar, soy sauce. Now, if you do have an aversion to gluten, I use tamari, which is a gluten-free soy sauce.
Cool.
A little bit of agave syrup. I use very little sugar in my cooking. I use natural sugars and natural sweeteners. Agave is one of our better sweeteners. Fresh garlic, a lot of fresh garlic.
Gotta have that. That's why it smells so good in here, probably.
Ginger.
Ginger, which is good for the digestive system.
Great for the digestive system. I think the last time I was here, I did a Thai coconut horchata soup that had a lot of ginger in it. It just tasted really good.
You're fantastic, everything you do, and you really do think about these ingredients. That
Definitely,
there's a lot of thought that goes into it.
There's a lot of thought. There's a lot of health going into the cooking at La Posada, not just great flavor.
It's true.
When I sat down to develop this menu in December, we sat down and I really looked at what we could do for our clientele at La Posada, and what we could do just for eaters in general.
In general, right? And everybody has different needs.
Everybody has different. I'm diabetic. My wife is gluten-free. There's a lot of celiac disease going on, so I try to omit as much as the gluten as I can, as well as the sugars and any kind of oils that might get us in trouble, like a peanut oil. So I use a sesame seed oil.
And this is all for the marinade.
This is all for the marinade. So we're going to go ahead and
what happens next?
We blend that up.
Okay.
And then we marinate our beef. And then here's a stand back.
Okay.
Stand back. Don't try this at home, guys.
Stand back, stand back.
Kind of a singing day today, huh?
It always is. It always is.
So we're going to take that marinated beef. I had it marinating in the refrigerator.
Oh, what do you so you marinate that in the sauce?
So we marinate that in the sauce, and we just cook that down.
Oh, it
then we heat up our tortillas.
Oh, those tortillas look so fresh.
And then we have a lot of nice green fiber going on here.
Yes.
We have a nice Napa cabbage, red and green cabbage, green onions, and fresh cilantro.
Oh.
And I take some of it, leave it whole.
Okay.
And then take some and chop it up.
Okay.
And then we mix up our ingredients for the dressing.
Ooh.
So those ingredients for the dressing, it is sambal chili paste, a sweet chili paste, a sriracha hot sauce, rice wine vinegar, and then we have a little bit of agave in there as well.
I love the blends you use.
We're going to dress that up.
Beautiful.
That's
and while that's cooking, I want people to come on in. I want them to experience La Posada. So let's tell them how they can do that.
So La Posada, we're located at 330 East Palace Avenue in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Okay.
We're right off the plaza, so if you're walking around the plaza and decide to take a right turn at Albuquerque, you can come on over to La Posada.
Well said, well said. And if we want to come into Fuego, do we have to make reservations?
Well, here's a new concept that we're doing.
Okay.
I took away the white tablecloth fine dining, and now
Okay.
we're doing what I call a casual fine dining.
Nice.
So you can eat anywhere in any of the restaurants without a reservation.
Oh, I love that.
And have the same menu throughout the whole property.
Fantastic. You're always thinking about everybody else, and you'll be thinking about how happy I'll be in a few minutes, because when we come back, we're tasting. Don't go away.
Today's chef appearance is sponsored in part by Ben E. Keith Food Service Distributors.
Well, I think it's a perfect weekend to head out to La Posada de Santa Fe Resort and Spa and have some amazing food thanks to the amazing chef we have here. Carmen, tell us what you've made for us
Well,
today.
thank you. So what we did today was a Korean beef taco. So we have a nice Napa cabbage and slaw right on top of that. And then we're going to finish this off with the sauce that I created just for these tacos. This is a gochujang avocado sauce.
Gochujang.
Gochujang is a very typical fermented chili paste in Korea.
Wow.
And just to add that, again, that little global Latin flair to it, we added some avocado to that.
Oh, yum.
Blend it up.
And can we taste?
No, you can't, sorry. I'm just a tease. I'm just going to let you guys look at it.
This
Wow,
looks
it
incredible.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Well, we want to thank all of our guests so much for joining us today, and of course all of you, our viewers. And tomorrow on New Mexico Style, we're going to teach you the art of networking.
And an ancient Japanese secret you can learn at UNM.
And if there's anything you need to know about today's show, log on to our website at casa.com. What I need to know is how this tastes.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you
Go for it.
Go for it.
Have a great morning,
take a bite.
everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at 8.
Okay, let's do it.
Take a little lime.
Take
Over
the
the top.
lime in
The lime in the coconut. Yeah, we're going to sing today, right? There we go, guys.
Oh boy, this is going to be messy.
It's going to be messy.
I don't
Like I said,
care.
tacos are free, but the napkins are 20 bucks a piece, okay?
Here we go.